This is left brain, right brain, and horizontal integration. The brain in our head is divided into two halves called hemispheres. The names are easy enough. The left side is called the left hemisphere, and the right side is called the right hemisphere. Each part has its own jobs, but they have to learn to work together, or we might act and react in ways we later regret. The right brain is heavily connected with our body and our emotions, so it reacts much more to our different senses. The right side of our brain is also the side most responsible for feeling emotion and connecting our bodies with those emotions. For instance, if you get some sad news, the neurons in your brain will send that information to the neurons in your gut. That's one of the reasons you may feel sick or like your stomach is turning when you feel sad or another strong emotion. The right side of our brains loves to see and feel and experience. It is the side that is silly and creative and loves painting and going on hikes. The right side of our brains is also the first to develop. You can see this in small children as they walk around and stare at everything. It's also the reason they may get down and stare at a bug for several minutes without caring about what time it is. With all that talk about the right hemisphere, how could the left hemisphere ever compare? The left hemisphere is the problem solver, the language speaker, the sense maker, the translator, the memory experiencer. While our right brains are concerned with the here and now, our left brains are much more concerned with what happened in the past and what may happen in the future. The left is also the side that helps us name the feelings we're feeling. The right side is great at feeling, but not so great at helping us to name that feeling. That's where the left brain comes in. If it weren't for the left brain, we would be feeling quite a bit of chaos. Our brains would constantly be receiving signals that we wouldn't be able to make sense of. And then we would react to every signal as if it was dangerous. We can see this in babies because they cry no matter what they need. Whether it be food or sleep or attention, their one response is to cry. That's because their left brains haven't yet developed to give them the words to be able to share what it is they're feeling. All they know is that they're feeling some kind of feeling and it's uncomfortable and they want it to stop. Their left brains haven't yet developed. As we develop the left side of our brains, we get words for things and we develop ways other than crying to get what it is we want and what we feel we need. When we face those big emotions, because we have words for them, they become less scary and we can handle them easier and sometimes on our own. The left brain also helps us come up with the words to retell stories that mean a lot to us. There are some feelings that we want to experience with someone else. Without our left brains working, we could feel all alone. Someone who is living mostly with their right brain in control may be very creative, but could have a lot of difficulty when they experience strong emotions. When someone lets the left brain be in more power, it could be that they're a great problem solver, but other people may think that they're insensitive. That's why it's important for the two sides to work together. Dr. Dan Siegel explains that the two sides need to work together like a swimmer needing to use both arms, or someone on a boat to use a paddle equally on both sides to move forward. Our brains are just like that. If someone is swimming and they're only using one arm, or if they're paddling a boat and only paddling on one side the whole time, eventually they'll end up just spinning around in circles. That's what it can feel like to spin out of control if we let one side take over too much. The two sides have to work together. The process to help the left brain and the right brain work together is called horizontal integration. This is the process where we can receive signals from our body, mainly on the right side. that information is sent to the left side for naming and sorting, and then it's sent back to the right side to be sent out to the body or to other parts of the brain. Horizontal integration is also the reason you can read some information using mostly your left brain, send that information to the right brain for processing and sorting, and then it's sent back to the left brain and we can feel an emotion based on the words we read. All of these things are part of horizontal integration, the two sides of the brain working together. One way we can help build this horizontal integration is by doing what's called naming and taming of feelings. The next time you feel a big emotion, ask yourself, what am I feeling really? Then take in all of the information that your body is sending your brain about this emotion. How's your heartbeat? What about your breathing? Are your hands clenched or relaxed? Now put together all of that information and become an emotion detective and name the emotion you're feeling. Once you've figured it out, or if you're having some trouble, talk to an adult you trust and tell them how proud you are of working to help the two sides of your brain form better horizontal integration. The brain is a really cool thing, and this is just the start. Make sure to join us on Mr. Stu TV every single day for more fun facts about the brain and our mental health. Until next time, share the love. That I get to celebrate. That was good. That was a good take right there.